Hey guys, I am back and I just took off all my makeup, or almost all my makeup. I have a little bit right here. But I am about to wash my face with the Clinique liquid facial soap. And then I'm going to hit it up with Clinique clarifying lotion. And then I'm going to do a little bit of an Estee Lauder under eye. And then I'm going to do this for the rest of my face. So when you see me looking good, my face better in 2 to 3 weeks, then this is why. So I just wanted to go through that. I took quite a little bit of cleansing water to get all the makeup off my face. It's funny how I don't think until you really clean your face that you see how much makeup is on. I mean, it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cotton swabs full of makeup to get almost everything all off. So I'm running out of room. So there we go. And I have this washcloth right next to me. And I am just going to wash my face. I might have to twirl this. Sometimes you gotta twirl it before it's gonna work. Well, that's cool. It's like a really cool, almost like a serum. It's I meant to say clear, not cool. Clear serum. I'm just gonna start with my cheek and just, oh my god, this is really nice and thick. Oh, my face is loving this already. This time I'll just do a little bit at a time. I may actually have to get up and go to the bathroom at this point to wash it off in the sink. I do have a washcloth, but this is, I don't know why you'd watch me do this, but I'm doing the video anyway. Because I'm older, I put makeup down my neck, so that's why I'm doing that. And pause. Okay, so I believe everything is off. Let me just try one last time. And make sure you go very slow. You don't go ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. You don't want to like scrape your face. You go really slow. Make sure to get the neck if you had makeup on down your neck. And younger girls might say, why do you put makeup on your neck? Because when you get a little bit older, dropsy happens. Stuff starts to drop a little bit. You get the little curl line and it'll start dropping, maybe a little bit of double chin. And you want to kind of mask that. And you want to bring your makeup all the way down, not just to your jawline if you're over a certain age. So when you clean your face, just do it very nicely. Don't open your lids and do all in there because you can get infection. And make sure when you're wiping your face off, you do it with mostly cool water, because warm water breeds more germs if you should happen to have any eye issues or cold sores or anything else. So there we go. And once it's clean, it's clean. You don't have to do it for 10,000 minutes. And then when you dry it, you don't go, like I said before. You take it and you just pat it. Because when you pat it, you're patting it where it is. You're not bringing it up and you're not bringing it down. You're just plainly patting your skin dry. You can wipe a little bit if there's excess water. but be very nice to your skin because you only have one face. You only have one body. I feel nice. I'm ready to go to bed. Oh, plus my towel smells really, really good. Okay, make sure you get your ears as well. Yay! Okay, I don't think I'm going to use this anymore. So I'm going to throw that over there. And now next, the clarifying lotion. You might want to wait about 5 to 10 minutes before drying your face and putting the lotion on. That way your whatever wetness is on your face still kind of soaks in, and that way you're not smearing the solution with water. So I'm just going to wait 5 minutes and I'm going to pause you again. Alright, so it's important to also watch Jimmy Fallon's musical impressions while you're waiting. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to need some. Don't mind the box. The box is, what is in the box is not what's in the box. Does that make any sense? Summer's Eve. Oh, I need some cotton balls. This was a really nice box, so I kept it for putting some cotton balls in there. Okay. My face actually feels a little bit tightened already, which is nice. Okay, I'm starting to get hungry, which is good. I think what I'm going to do is take these out. And instead of taking this and pouring the bottle over, I have just a teeny little bowl here that I'm going to put some in. And I think that showing more of the younger ladies how to do their facial, it's very important for you to know how to do that when you're younger, because you're going to want to keep really good skin. I mean, you're going to be in this life for hopefully a very long time, and your face is going to need some good stuff. And just because you might not have money for Clinique doesn't mean you don't have money for something. So, alright. So this is Clinique. This is, they have different Cliniques. This is number 2. This is for redness. This is for dryness. I have rosacea and I'm very dry skinned. So that's the one that I'm using. But you can definitely pick something different for you. They have for oily skin. So yeah. So let me just dip this in here. And I'll do it this way. And I just start from my forehead and I go down, I just dab. Make sure you don't get too much, it's not going to run down your eyes. Get every little crease and crevice. Okay. That was one. Let's go to the other side. Use whatever technique you want, but dabbing and just going like this is fine. Remember to do it softly. And it might smell a bit, so keep it away from your nostrils if you can. Okay, I need a little bit more of in here. And make sure that you use plenty of cotton balls. You don't have to use All of it on one of them. And again, be soft to your skin. Don't scrape it. Sometimes people think that they have to go faster than they scrape their skin. Okay. And even without the soap, it's still picking up a little bit of makeup. And you want to get also right underneath your eyes. And this should last you a good probably 3 to 4 months, I would say, maybe longer. I better get the crow's feet, ladies, if you're my age. If you don't have it, then it's still good to do it because it's preventative. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay. So now you're going to wait about 10-20 minutes, and then you're going to put on your under eye cream. And then you're going to put on your either your daily moisturizer. For me, I don't do day and night because that's just, I think, a way of people wanting you to spend more money to make a day and night cream. So I just like to just pick the day cream and just use that whenever. Okay, so now I'm back. So I'll also, before you do anything, at least you're going to wash your hands so that way the oils from your hands don't get on your face when you're trying to do everything. So I have a little bit of Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. And this is a little old. I don't care, I love it. Still looks nice. I think that's the first time I've opened it. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a couple Q-tips. It's going to call out a toothpick. You don't want that. And you're just going to take it from the jar. And then I've already washed my hands, so I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Instead of me taking this, going to my eye, going back into the jar. You know, if you have any issues or anything, you don't want to contaminate the jar. So that's the word. Contaminate. Is that the word? I don't know. So you only take a teeny little bit. If you want to take it on the Q-tip and then put it on your eye, that's fine. But I start from the corner and I dab all the way across. Dab up here where your crow's feet might be. And you want to make sure that you get enough so that there's a good amount of lubrication there. You don't want it to be dry at all. And only a little dab will do you, and that's it. I'll do the other eye. Do right here where the eye ends, where the crease is right here. That's where crow's feet would show up. And just keep on going back and forth like that. There we go. And that's all there is. So then you're going to let that sit in there for quite a while. Again, let that dry before you use your regular moisturizer. whatever eye serum. If you don't have eye serum, that's fine, then just do your regular moisturizer. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I am, for those out there who don't know, 41, and I've been taking care of my face with creams and everything for a while, for a long time. Probably ever since I hit about 32. And I think that it's been preventative. I've also smoked on and off for 18 years, and smoking is the worst thing you can do, because people don't realize that smoking, it takes the moisture out of your skin. And again, when you get older, your lips kind of go like this, and you can see the lines from dragging on a cigarette. So the best thing is to quit now, not only for your skin and for your health, it's just for your all over health. I had a mentor come along and teach me these things, because I had no idea. I had no idea how to take care of my skin. I had no idea what products to use. That's why I'm showing you today. And this, is for everybody, but mostly for younger girls. And you say, well, but my skin's fine. Your skin's fine now, but as you age, it's gonna change. Your face is gonna change as you get old. So as you age, I should say, and you have to take care of it. So that's why I'm doing this video. And I'll come back with the last thing, which is my moisturizer. I'll let that sit in for a little bit. It's kind of like painting or doing any project. Like if you're painting, you need something to sit for a while before you can come back and shadow in over it or under it, what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, I'll be back in a minute. And I'll tell you where I got all these products as well, and where you can get them. Okay, last round. So I've waited about, again, 20 minutes for my under eye serum to dry. And now we get the lovely, brand new. The reason why I'm doing this is because for a long time I just didn't know what to do. I didn't even know that skincare was out there. I didn't know that it was something to do. I didn't know that you should do that. I don't ever remember putting any kind of skincare or moisturizer on my face until I was at least 32 years old. Just for me, it just wasn't an option. It was just not. I was in the dark about a lot of things, and I had a mentor come, and she taught me how to be a lady. She taught me how to dress. She taught me how to feel feminine. She taught me what looks good on me. She taught me skincare and makeup, and she taught me a whole lot of things. And without her, I still would be looking like a boy, walking like a boy, talking like a boy, dressing like a boy, and as I did when I was growing up. And so without her, I wouldn't know any of this. So I believe truly that you should pass your knowledge on to other people. And there might be a lot of people out there that know about that now. But guess what? I'm not sure if there was YouTube. I'm sure there was YouTube 10 years ago, but 20 years ago, 30 years ago, there wasn't any YouTube. YouTube now, there's a tutorial for everything, and I think that's why I love it. But back when I was a kid, there was no YouTube. If you didn't know about it, and you couldn't buy the magazines, I think that technology not only got better with a lot of medical, I think it got better as far as how we treat our bodies, as how we treat ourselves. So I just really want to pass on what I know. And even if you don't like Clinique, you can try any other line. You can try in the store, over the counter stuff. Pond's is good. What is it? What is the one that I have now? I don't know. One second. And Neutrogena. I was at Walmart 3-4 months ago, and I just had no idea. There's so many products out there. I had no idea what to pick. You never know when you buy something what it's going to do to your face. And I looked up top 10 over-the-counter creams, and Neutrogena was it. This was $11, but this bottle's going to last you, this tube's going to last you a good probably 6 months or more. So Neutrogena is also good. Okay. So also, remind yourself to not sit like this, because when you do this, you're going to push all your skin up, and it's going to make more creases. Don't sit like this or like this, because you're just going to kind of, try to keep your hands from doing that. Because when it's like this, there's a little line, but when I do that, you can see the fat go up and all the skin go up. So just watch out for that as well. And if you're new at this, maybe do it for the first time like 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. I'm also going to take some of this cream. And don't take the size that I'm taking. I have a very wide and big face. I do. And so you're going to take the cream that is your size for your face. Okay, now I have 2 hands and now I don't have my mirror. And this is also great for winter time. You really need a good moisturizer during the winter months, because the winter you go out and the wind and the cold is gonna do a little bit of damage to your skin. So especially during the winter time, really take care of your skin. I usually do like forehead, cheeks. Usually go from up to down, because if anything falls, it's gonna fall down. If you start here and something falls, probably gonna go on your shirt. I do that with makeup too. Start up here, and then if any of the foundation falls, then it's gonna fall on your skin. If you want, you can go over your eye serum, but I'm not going to. And just rub it in until all of it is almost dissolved. If you want to use an application of some kind, you can, but I find maybe like one of those, like kind of like a cleansing pad, but use it for moisturizer. I find that when I use those wedges, more of the product goes into that than actually on my skin or whatever I'm using it for. Like I've used those wedges to put on foundation, and I find that after I'm done, more of the product is going into the actual wedge than my face. Get everywhere. And also maybe put a little bit extra on your problem areas. Like for me, when I get older, well not when I get older, for me, when I have gotten older, because I smoked, like my frown lines, if I can say that, right here, are my problem areas, and I do extra on here for preventative crow's feet. And also my forehead, I kind of cringe a lot, and that makes your forehead do that, so unless you're really mad at something, try not to cringe. Try to just keep your face the way it is instead of doing this all the time, because you're going to create a lot of wrinkles when you do that. So I'm going to put a little bit extra on my right in the middle. I have a line sometimes that comes up here and goes right down there, so I like to put extra in the middle. And I'm just going to leave that, and I put a little extra on my frown lines, on my frown, whatever you call that. And make sure that whatever you're using is a reality-based product. By that means sometimes we'll do just about anything to be beautiful. Make sure the products that you're buying are realistic to what you're going to be expecting. Don't get a product, you know, like often late night on infomercials. This is going to do this for you, and this is going to do that for you. I once bought this stupid hair oil stuff. And I think it was Chrissy Teigen that was showing it off on QVC a few years ago, and I bought it, and that was the most stupid stuff. And when I bought it, and that didn't do anything for me, by Chaz Dean, I think his name. Now he's getting sued because his product isn't great. So whatever product you put on your face, make sure you if you don't have a dermatologist, just go online and check it out. Sometimes you can push up like this, but I feel like if I do that, then I'm kind of making that skin go up, so there we go. And again, make sure that you don't do, and I hope that you like this video, hope that you got some kind of value from it, and if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm always here, and my target audience might be younger women, but this is pretty much for everybody. And so I barely even used the top. This will probably last me a good, probably 4 to 6 months. Depends on how often I'm going to use it. And sometimes you can put your products in the refrigerator to make them last longer. They'll last longer in the refrigerator. I don't know why. Somebody told me that. They worked at Macy's, and they said to keep your stuff in the refrigerator, because obviously away from meat, away from anything else, just have like your own little shelf. Not anything like this. This is This is my first Clinique clarifying lotion. This is number 1. This is what I got like 5 years ago, and I've been using it ever since. And this is time to go goodbye. But what else? And obviously, I have to work on this. The food that you take into your body is also going to be a reflection of what you have on the outside of your body. So my skin is looking very nice right now, and make sure that you also do this about a good half an hour to 40 minutes before bed. That way all the moisturizing and everything that you've already done is not going to rub off on your sheet, your blanket, or your pillows. So that's it. And if you need places that have Ulta, Macy's, I think Kohl's, but I'm not sure on that. Clinique is not as expensive as Estee Lauder and Lancome, but it depends on what place you're going to. If you go to Clinique and Macy's, I think it's a little bit cheaper than Ulta. Ulta is kind of expensive, so just make sure that you do your reviews and your shopping and looking into things before you go buy something, because it might be like $10 cheaper at a different place. And $10 might not be a lot, but if you have $10 cheaper for everything you buy, then that's going to add up. So, thanks so much for watching, and I gotta go. Bye, guys.